destruction of all fears. This is the end result of sadhana. Nissamshaya, resolution of all doubts. Then the third is sankalpa siddha, realization of whatever is contemplated by the mystic. Now it's a very long translation, but this is how he has translated. And enjoyment of infinite bliss is not use the word joy or happiness, infinite bliss. That is Satchidananda Swarupa. So that is the end result of all sadhana. This is just I am putting a goal before the people who are doing sadhana, which is an endless thing. With these few words, and you have heard me very, very patiently. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮಾತನಾಡುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿರುವ ಸಂಭವ ಬಹಳ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡು, ಯಾವುದು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಾಧನೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲು ಗುರುಗಳು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಸಹವಾಸ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ 70ನೇ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಗುರುಗಳು 70ನೇ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 70ನೇ ವರ್ಷ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವರ ಸಹವಾಸ ನಮಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಸಿಗಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯುಷ್ಯ ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಆನಂದದಿಂದ ಸಾಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಚೊಕ್ಕ ಆಗಿರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಾತುಕತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
Shri Kher for having delivered his small talk, whatever he calls his small talk, but according to me and for all of us, it is not a small talk. Now I request our Guru Bandhu Mr. Suresh to say a few words in the glory of our Gurudev.
I like to say a few words about from the start of my spiritual journey up till now. A few words. I am not a great speaker like Mr. Kher or Sandhya. My vocabulary may be very poor, but I may commit some mistakes also while speaking. I request all the audience and my Guru Bandhus to pardon me if I commit any mistakes during my speech. Om Shri Sainath Maharaj ki jai. Akkalkot Swami Samarth Maharaj ki jai. Janardan Swami Maharaj ki jai. Fortunately or unfortunately, my name was added by Sakaram.
Fortunately.
For me it is unfortunate because I am not prepared to speak. Even now I am struggling. I am requesting our to help me in starting the experience. First of all, way back in 1993, February 4th, if I exactly remember, I worked as manager in Vaishya Bank. Sorry, I will be talking much of me rather than, because that is where I would like to express my feelings or thanks to our Guruji. I may have learned something from here and there, some books, some papers or some experiences, but I may not be able to tell you much about in detail like Kher. So on February 4th, 1993, I worked as manager for 10 years in Vaishya Bank. In spite of my very good performance at the Vaishya Bank, I was transferred to Davangere branch. So I am good at collection of deposit rather than speaking. So I was transferred to Davangere branch, which I did not like to go. With great difficulty, even though I didn't have a guru at that time, probably he was aware of me, I was not aware of him. Because as Swamiji said on several occasions, our Janma Rishta is for several births. Maybe he may be aware of my existence. I was not aware of his existence or contact. So, after transfer to Davangere, with the help of my father and my brother-in-law and so many other people, I was retained at Bangalore. One fine day, one of the staunch Shirdi devotee, Mr. B.S. Krishnamurthy, my close friend, he came to the branch. After working as manager, I was posted as an officer, and that too I was working under a branch manager who was junior to me in all respects. After working for 10 years as manager in 5 different branches in metropolitan area, I had the opportunity of working under a junior person. That too, he was the manager for the first time in that branch. So, with great difficulty, I was surviving in the branch. I was not at all interested to work in the bank. One fine day, he came and asked me, he gave me a visiting card. His visiting card, he has a financial consultancy. So he gave me a card. Shirdi Sai Baba's photo is printed on it. I asked him, who is that? He said, it is Shirdi Sai Baba. Okay, fine. What is your problem? He asked me. Why you are dull, not looking the same Suresh as used to be before when you were as manager? I told him, this is the problem. I am not in the chamber, I am outside the chamber. So then he said, you do one thing, you go and surrender to the Guru. Shirdi Sai Baba will definitely pull you out of the trouble, he said. It was 3:30 in the afternoon. So then, same day at 5:30, after leaving the bank, first thing I did was, it was a Thursday, first thing February 4th, 1993, it was a Thursday. First thing I did after 5:30 was to visit Shirdi Sai Mandir at Tyagaraja Nagar. And knowingly or unknowingly, I totally surrendered. And he told me to offer some dakshina to Guru. As I learned from many people, offering dakshina itself is a Purvajan Punya. Baba used to never take dakshina from each and everybody. Many people who tried to give dakshina have been refused, and he has asked them not to give the dakshina. He has given back the dakshina. So that day I offered 21 rupees. It was gracefully accepted by Baba. And from that day onwards, like a magnetic pull, I was attracted towards Baba. And after this, within 2 months, I was able to go to Shirdi. On April 4th, I think I visited Shirdi. And I, along with my entire family, visited Shirdi. This experience already I have narrated in the book, so I do not want to share that. The book is already there. So things went on like this for me for 1 year. My brother-in-law, so I was sitting in my brother-in-law's house one day. He told me one old man is coming to Sakaram's house. And we have seen him. He is supposed to touch a forehead to people and they are laying flat on the ground. And Mr. Gill also was there.
Not flat. You're flattening. Other fellows,
So,
they say,
even though I just heard about this in my brother-in-law's house, but I had a yearning to see him, even though I had not seen him. Just by listening to my sister and brother-in-law's word, I had a deep yearning to see him. From that day onwards, I had a great urge to see him. And this was told by my sister to Sakaram. During next visit, I wanted to definitely meet him. So Sakaram was eagerly waiting for me rather than Swamiji. That day when Swamiji visited next time, Sakaram was running around in front of his gate, waiting for Suresh. Where is Suresh? Where is Suresh? Swamiji is sitting on the side and he is worrying about me.
You are right, 100%.
So, then at last I came along with my wife and said, as soon as I entered, our Brahma Puja Guruji said, Sai Baba Bhakt aaya, Kayal Rakho, something he told in Hindi. Sai Baba ko bacha hai, Kayal Rakho. Then I sat in front of him. Everybody was in meditation. Everybody was... and before this I wish to say a few words. Earlier to this I had a friend, Raja. He was supposed to come today, has not come. And that fellow, he was working with me in my branch. Every day he used to talk about Sai Baba. Every day we used to say, some Swamiji is there, some Swamiji is there. He took me to several Swamijis. Whichever Swamiji I went, I used to get depressed. What this fellow is taking to some Swamiji and he is bringing some curtain in front of me and Baba. I used to feel like that. Whenever I visited some Swamiji, that day was lost for me. Because I used to feel very bad. Why this fellow has taken to this Swamiji? But when I came to this Paramapujya Guruji, I was very fortunate. This thing did not happen that day. But one more thing happened, but probably he has tested me. I was sitting in front of him like this. So normally I am little concerned about my health. Small pinprick somewhere, earlier days, not now. Before meeting some sore throat, run away, take a capsule. Some pinprick, you go to your doctor, you have an injection. My full house, my drawer full of medicines, but I used to not take any medicine. Psychologically, I was like that. When I sat in front, I told him, my leg is paining here, some problem there, I told him. He threatened me like anything. I literally sweated that day. He said, you check your cholesterol, check your diabetes, check your blood sugar, and you don't eat laddus, all those things. But he gave me laddu at the end again.
That's a medicine.
So then I started shivering. Actually, I sweated. I took out my handkerchief. So many times I had to do this. And next day I was discussing with my brother-in-law. Since he is in the drug control, he also threatened me. No, then he also said one more thing. No, don't believe all those things. What does he know about the medicine?
Civilization of Ramurti.
He also threatened me. Then I got panicked. I got very much panicked. Immediately I went to Mukund laboratory. My brother. So I got it checked, entire thing I checked. But I'm afraid to take the report in the evening. If something is there, what to do? So in the evening, I prayed Shirdi Sai Baba because I didn't know much about him, I didn't pray him. And I was cursing him, what he has not prayed. Very first day. And I went, the report was very good. Only triglycerides or something was more. Doctor said, don't worry, you have a walk. Don't worry, nothing will happen. Since I played cricket for so many years, I had that. And Shirdi Sai Baba was there, I thought nothing will happen. Then I came back and saw the report, nothing was there. And I learned later, at a later stage I learned, whatever Guru says in negative aspect, it becomes positive. Whenever he said negative to me, it has become positive. But whenever he says positive, I am afraid now. So I request you So like this, now, after that, after that, the program was arranged, Guru Purnima. Initiation day came. It is initiation day. I was very eager to take initiation. Always the Sakana was telling, come on, take initiation. I don't know what is initiation.
Come on!
You also never bothered to explain what is initiation. He said, take initiation, take initiation. What initiation? One day he asked me to stand in front of him, sit in front of him, he did something. I didn't get nothing, I didn't get anything. What Sakaram is saying, I saw Lakshmi, I saw Parvati, nothing is there, I thought. Then I tried one day before initiation, nothing happened to me. I was struggling to sit on my, because no exercise.
Starting trouble.
Then on the initiation previous day in Ramurthi's house, I requested Dadaji to initiate me. He said, too much expenditure. I said, no problem. But my mother also objected. Why you are taking initiation? No, you don't know anything about initiation, she said. Then I got angry, left the place. I came to my house, opened the lock, slept. And by the time I came back, Sakaram and Gil were standing outside and Anand, I think. They said, no, he has agreed, don't worry, you will get initiation. So next day we got initiation. We spent about 4 or 5 days with Guruji. Then he left to the airport. We dropped him at the airport, came back to Sakaram's house. In front of Swami Samar's photo, I sat and closed my eyes. We had a wonderful experience. My body trembled. And Anand, where is Mr. Anand? Anand, I was rubbing my back to the wall. Anand saw something. He said, Tambe Swami, he is using his back to rub you from behind. He said something. Then Dadaji, after each meal or sometimes, he will say, oh, he will say. So same sound I got while I was meditating. So after initiation, very second day, I had this wonderful experience. From that day onwards, there is no looking back for me. What I mean to say here is, after taking initiation, in every action of my life, what I feel is, Guru is present. And one more problem with me is, as Mr. Kelkar said, Kelkar was telling, people who talk with the head, they will have quarrels, but I don't agree. People who talk with the heart will have problems, because you come out with everything. Head means you'll use the head. But when I use the heart, it will not be there. So that is why. So when people
Another experience.
I am a man who talks from the heart, whether it is in office or in house or here. I may commit some mistake, but people, it is disadvantage to me also. Sometimes advantages, disadvantages there. Because in this world, always you should speak from the head. Unfortunately, we are speaking from the heart. But since I love heart to heart, Parama Pujya Swamiji, I think whatever I am speaking every day, he is speaking. And whatever small mistake, if I get my mind, I am immediately remembering. He comes in front of me like this. He also comes, Baba also comes. That is preventing me. But still, there are so many weaknesses in not only me, in many of us, which is difficult to overcome. With the grace of our Swamiji, I wish Swamiji blesses us, everybody of us, to be in good health, good cooperation, no fightings, no infightings,
No outfighting.
no outfightings. And let the Bangalore group, which was earlier called the best group in India, let the trend continue. I will not quarrel for petty things, especially when it comes to a guru. If there is some 1 lakh rupees, we will quarrel. For guru also we are quarreling. Why we should quarrel? Guru, whether you see me physically or not, you will definitely be equal. One day Swamiji told in the same seat, in the same Sakaram's house, everybody is equal. So let us not have that superiority or inferiority complex. Everybody is same. He takes care like his children, everybody. Even father, mother may differentiate, but Guru will never differentiate. So in these few words, you are giving me strength to speak.
Or rather, our Dadaji must have prepared his speech. And I fully believe that though Dada was sitting quiet, Dadaji was speaking through Mr. Suresh. And what he has said very rightly, that on today's this occasion, let's rededicate ourselves to our Gurudev's feet and enjoy his grace. With these words, we are coming to a very important ceremony of today's, which is the book release of biography. Who else other than our own Gurudev is the right person, according to all of us, to release this book? So, may I request our Gurudev to release this book by his holy hands. Now, may I request Param Pujya Dadaji to hand over the first copy very rightly to Shri Kher
Signatures required.
with his autograph.
तेरा गोल्डन किधर गया?
ನೋಡಿ ರೀ ರೀ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಬುಕ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ
बहुत दादा वो केकर सबके लिए.
Mr. Kher, please. हे बुकचं झालं. Now, our Gurudev. एक मिनट बोलो. ये रुको ना. वहिनी कुंकवाचं झाड आहे.
आरतीच्या ह्याच्यात आहे बघा.
सबकी तरफ ध्यान देना. कैप्टन